amazing.
I have done exactly that.
It would be, I know. Jungle, I think you are the guy for this. You are the most street player I've ever played.
Really?
Man, the hands.
Jungleman with the Cowboys.
Well, the hand I played against him was pretty
I
out of
think
line,
I
to be
should be
fair.
a part of write the forward for your book, though.
Actually,
You could. You
That's
could be
what I'm
part of
thinking.
it.
I think Hook should have like the first video. Like he's the intro because Hook also plays some street poker.
Hook
you know?
with Big Slick. Watch out here.
Who else plays street poker?
Guess we're gonna find out who plays more street poker here.
Crazy Mike. Crazy Mike gets a video.
Oh my.
4-bet comes in.
Mike video,
Hook
yeah.
likely to 5-bet
It
jam.
was at least Wild West poker.
And you started with like 70?
Too funny, man.
$29,000.
Oh my goodness. 5-bet incoming. 29,000.
You have aces?
Wow.
No.
I have kings.
All right.
How many
Jungle says snap all in, and then Hook calls it off. So here we go. 159,000.
4 times.
One or three. 1, 2, or 3. I'd rather
Three.
go 3. All right.
I've always run max times.
So we're going to run it 3 times here. We don't usually allow this on the show, but we're going to let it slide on this pot.
I'm gonna be
Lowest variance.
the only nerd street poker
3 times,
course
Rick.
there is.
Perfect time to start
Bro,
about
you
street
lost
poker.
your street poker course and you want to run it 4 times. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, we take it to the streets. But can I run it 4 times?
Hook looking for an ace from space.
I'm also smart.
First one goes to Jungle.
Street
You're-
smarts.
I totally agree.
I'm trying to.
I would run it every single time because you get closer to your percentage. That's it.
Yeah.
If you're ahead, you win.
Good flop.
You just don't want
Set for Jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Case king on that second board. That one's locked up.
Second one goes to Jungle. Hook says, out of 15 cards, can there be one ace?
See, part of the street poker lesson is like you still that doesn't prevent you from being smart. You still also should need to read books and stuff
Here
like
comes
that.
the ace for this comment.
Yeah.
There's a couple aces.
Ace right in the window as Jungle was celebrating winning 2 boards.
Yeah.
If only you ran it 4 times.
Yeah, right.
So Jungle will get
Well, all that's
2/3 of this pot.
Really quick, Lauren.
No, can we not?
Can we just see the 4th?
Yeah,
Really
I'm curious.
just real quick.
Do it.
Just for like the lulz.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, good. Thank you.
No, I'm
Lauren is going to split this pot up. Hey, want to tell you about, if you're in the Austin area, about a special charity tournament on April 17th at 6 p.m. GPS Legends Cooperstown baseball team charity poker tournament and silent auction. $100 buy-in with rebuys. 50% of the buy-in will be donated back to the baseball team.
What you've done breaking it down, it's like, because you've got that question like, well, yeah, of course you have a lot of money, and then he'll articulate in a way, it's like, notice how it relates to someone that,
At the end of the day, it's about.
and then it's like,
outputting
oh
your
yeah,
time.
that does make sense.
Yeah.
So do you?
But
do you play cards with your friends?
'Cause that's probably your number
Do you
one
play video
thing,
games
right?
with cards
Bill,
with
that you
friends, or do
got.
you go visit grandma? Like, it's how do you allocate your time?
Sure.
It's probably the number one like kickback
Did
you
you
got from
really
the book,
just
Bill, right?
insult us all?
Pocket
We're not
aces
playing
for
video
Rampage,
games?
3-betting.
It was a backhanded dig.
Yeah. Are you visiting your family you love, or are you playing cards? You're like, we're at the lodge.
Jungleman with a hand he can continue with.
Suited connector for Jungle.
Is this the appropriate time in your life? to be
Actually, you
playing
know
cards?
what?
Yeah.
So heads
Last time
up.
I saw my grandma.
Rampage with the
I went
bullets.
to England and played cards and visited my grandma.
There you go.
You can do both.
Oh my goodness. Top pair for Jungle.
Hope that was planned or not just.
It was planned. It was planned.
Serendipitous.
Man.
Serendipitous is still good though.
A game always adds another level. Both players with their buttons.
No, I'm just kidding.
7,000.
Of course you did.
A little more than half-size pot bet from Rampage.
He's like, I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna have to take it.
Jungle makes the call. To the turn we go.
You don't believe in serendipity. That's why you don't know what the word means.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
It's just basically like a fortune.
There's a movie called
There's serendipity, yeah, with John Cusack and Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale.
It drove me crazy. All this serendipity.
Lucky,
Just
lucky.
missing.
What do you think?
Lucky happenstance.
What do you think, Bill? Do you think
Got a little bit redundant.
that what you put out of the universe sort of like, I don't want to.
Can I
Rampage reaching for pink chips. Those are 5,000 each.
Ask the question.
20,000 into
Do you feel
27.
like what you put out into the world sort of structurally or spiritually changes what you get back out of it?
I'll bet $100 he says yes.
I'll bet this whole stack he says yes.
I think the other side.
How,
$100.
I will bet $0 on this. Actually, maybe I want yes.
Here we
Setting
go.
up this river jam.
Okay.
Come on, pay me.
Yeah, it says yes.
I didn't agree with that.
If you think about it, like, let's say you're a
King of Diamonds, Rampage with 62,000 behind.
As a human being, the way you show up brings out different facets. So you automatically you're going to get something back.
I guess I mean it a little bit differently then, because of the way at least I interpret it is that like more on the spiritual side of things. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you affect your environment, and your environment reflects back to you. So even if
All
you
in
understand the way
from Rampage.
it comes back.
1-7.
Even the way you think about it, even the way you raise your room, even the way your mental.
But I do believe that, like, for example, like when I'm in a
61-7.
group setting, I try and bring a positive energy to it because I think it makes it better. So I believe in that for sure. And when other people bring that to you and you're around it, you can feel that. I don't mean that. That's definitely true.
Not the river card that Jungle
There are
wanted
things
to
that
see,
were
but
kind of like above us.
those Rampage could be doing this much lighter.
I think the mistake is you think of it as above us. It's part of us.
I think it just can be beyond.
We're going to be in the tank here for a while, right?
Above us just means beyond comprehension and not calculable by a human mind.
But it's like the Higgs boson particle.
hard to
Like,
really
we're kind of moving through.
Counter that.
Lodge Card Club, high stakes.
I don't know, like you know, like how do you index
Jungleman versus Rampage.
in a nightclub? How do you
I don't know,
how do you part of the index you being kind and
How
giving
many
somebody
drugs did you take?
smile? I don't know. But I'm just saying, like it's
Radiated.
It slows.
Is he going to pay this off, Rick?
Well, then that would be what people call.
I think Jungle's going to get away.
That they can't calculate.
But
coming
you
back.
say you bring a positive energy to the game or to the group you're in. How do you quantify that?
You can
With your,
feel it.
with your,
You can feel it.
You can feel it. How do you feel something that's not physically there? You can't see.
Feelings are real. I feel like there's a middle ground that we're not capturing with my viewpoint. I feel like, actually, Aton, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're maybe more
I
on
mean,
the
off
same
camera, we're
side.
going to do
Jungle does not look pleased.
Are you doing ayahuasca with Jungle?
I lean a
little more towards the spiritual than you, though. Like,
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
hence our play styles are very different.
It's like, I think we're missing a definition of what spiritual means.
Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
I mean, for me, it's just connectivity to something,
shit, we have an
something
all-in.
non-physical.
We've had an all-in.
Doug just realizing that there's an all-in going on here.
In that time.
Could have 170K plus pot.
Connectedness of humans and positive energy.
He makes the call. It's the biggest part of the day.
I didn't know we had a pot.
You know what? Great conversation.
We'll get through the drug eventually.
What do you think, chat? One if he calls, two if he folds.
Being sad.
Well, it's kind of like Pascal's wager. It's better to believe in God and be wrong than not believe in God and be wrong. So it's a mathematical proof, actually.
100%.
But you can't fake what you really believe.
Doesn't matter. As long as you believe it.
Okay.
It's not fake.
But if you can't believe it, like who you are, like I can't believe it. Like I don't believe in it.
You can't achieve it unless
So,
you
so I
believe
can't
it.
like force myself to believe something I don't believe in.
I think you have some sort of spiritual belief. Or I think you do. I think I can ask one question. Do you believe you have free will?
Yeah.
Then you believe in some sort of spiritual higher power that other than
Jungle makes this call and he's wrong. He is going to be mega tilted.
I was just trying to play an SD with my friends. Now I gotta reimagine who I am as a person. My lord.
We try to get you on tilt any way possible.
But if you think about it, right, like what your collection of atoms, I can break it down. I can show you every molecular machine. At what point do those atoms have choice? They never have choice. So for you to have choice, it has to be something supernatural.
That doesn't make sense to me, so I'm gonna have to think about it.
You'll get there. Oh, this looks good.
By next Sunday, I'll figure this out.
You'll figure this out.
Picking at his thumbnail,
A week from today.
trying to find the path.
If I lose in this stupid challenge. Monk code Doug.
Jungleman thinking about his next outfit?
Could be. Alrighty. Has it been long enough? I wasn't thinking.
Rampage not giving away a damn thing.
Like 120K pots.
I'm asking the table. Has anyone been watching this? Has it been?
It's been a few minutes. Not too bad.
Jungle wants more time. Doug getting antsy. And Rampage might be sleeping. Jungleman's going to get to see Rampage's card regardless of a call or a fold.
Side.
Capped at 100. You need 500K? Like, thanks, Doug. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I played with Bill. I know how this could go. Thing is, I was playing, so I had to make sure it was arranged beforehand. I don't want a situation where we're mid-game and I'm like in the cage, just like furiously scribbling out paperwork, you know?
Yeah.
I think for this one, I'll just listen to the math.
Especially after this week, it's like, oh, Bill might be trying to make it all back at over there.
Oh. What was last week bad for you?
Nah. I was like, nah.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. I won't be buying any
That
boats
for
with
sure.
the money I made last week.
Don't.
But will you be selling any boats?
Won't be selling it.
It's not really useful.
Chat's calling for the clock break.
Rampage is working it out.
Things are unprecedented.
Jungle's working it out. Rampage is asleep.
I mean, Jungle. Yeah, I meant Jungle.
Maybe strange, there's no. I don't know anything about trading, but I'm just assuming.
Jungle can sit there all day and work it out. We got more hands to play.
It is, but it's just like, holy shit, I didn't see that 12 hours ago. Never mind.
Do I want that?
You know?
That?
Okay, has it been a fair amount of time, guys?
6 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's,
it's so.
let's go ahead and. Anyone have a watch?
On the better end.
Doug's gonna put him on the
I'll
clock.
do the countdown here.
All right, I'll do
In a
that.
minute.
It's kind of like,
Looks like he's randomizing.
I'm in second hand here.
It's been 10 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna count you down, Jungle. You have 30
Try and be
seconds
nice.
starting now. All right, there
He
we go.
randomized. Does not make the call.
it's a Nick game.
Yeah.
Rampage, it's going to show.
He has to if he wants to get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
Nice hand.
Yeah. That would have been very
Dangerously close, Bill. An extra button there. Dangerously close. Dangerously close.
Yeah, I was doing
Good
some-
fold, Jungle.
Thank
I
you.
was basically hedging with crypto going down as a result.
Yeah.
My wife's been wanting to go for a really long time, and I.
Yeah, we can go.
Wait, and the wife wanted to go?
Yeah, bring it with. We'll go. Bring my wife. We'll go.
Yeah, we'll do the whole thing.
Load up the kids in the car, load up Otis.
And you know what we'll do? We'll jam before we hit the private chat. Go on, right? You saw that play from that hand from Bill, where he jammed the river and then left for his flight.
Oh, I just see that. I just did online. Yeah.
How did that not win Hand of the Year? That should have been Hand of the Year, I think, 2 years ago.
What was the hand of the year?
I don't even know what they gave it to.
Schwan?
You were a finalist though.
That was a finalist.
Yeah.
I think they gave it Schwan.
No, that was last year. No, 2 years ago.
What? I'm just...
And you were in the chat too. That was so funny.
Yeah, I was watching. I
didn't know.
didn't know what happened. Someone at the gate.
That made that hand. That was so great.
Like in the car on the way waiting to get in.
That was such a great hand.
That's my favorite hand all time.
16.
And what a flop here. Trips for Bill and the ace high clubs.
When you come over, I'll do it.
Doug.
Here we go, folks.
I'll do like 5 or 6 bottles, and you can blind taste it.
Oh,
and see which one,
I'd love
which one you
that.
like the most.
Oh, that'd be so fun. That'd be so fun.
There's the flush for Doug.
Blind tasting. 3. French versus Napa.
Small bet from Bill. Just 3K into 38.
There's the raise to 11,000. Bill comes along, pot now 60,000. There it is.
The boat.
The boat for Bill Perkins.
Yeah. Oh, man, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Doug not slowing down, but also not betting that much.
Bill, really?
Gets jammed on.
I don't know.
Oh my fucking god, man.
Yeah.
I should just check the river.
Just raises to 50. Thought it was all in from Bill. And now Doug trapped in a 130K pot.
Who invited this guy?
My closest friends or family.
I have a 7.
No.
7. How do you have a 7 here, Bill?
During COVID, we moved down there for about.
You didn't jam. You just left some.
Yeah, we were.
This is torturous. I should have just checked. I have a flush. I have the nut flush, Bill.
Anyway, it's full circle.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You know I'm a station too. This is the sick part.
Waiting on Chris.
Oh my God.
Don't think about it, because it's got
Yeah.
don't think
It's
about
been a
it.
long time. How many years did he get?
Well, took him about.
How do you have a 7? 7-5, King 7.
Country house, it doesn't look like.
Is pretty called.
I guess. Or they're just really good at what they're doing.
Yeah, that both.
Doug in
I'm gonna
agony.
be so upset with myself if I fold and you show bluff. You're not in the Nick game. That's, I guess, good.
That's awesome. That's perfect. Like the high.
Yeah.
Lays it down.
Watching on stream that.
And Bill tells him to check it out on the stream.
I should have called.
To find out.
7 of hearts.
Not a bullshit hand.
Lodge live stream, high stakes.
All in.
Did I just
We
hear
got
all
an
in?
all in from
It was a raise
Bill.
from Vinny to 3,500, and Bill just rips 171K.
Okay, it's been called.
Doug, if you 10x your net
what is Rampage? Rampage with the jacks. Watch out.
At least.
Okay. He's got a lot of pink. I understand.
I mean, I would.
Rampage with that look in his eye, like he wants to flip for it all.
And then I would probably have like a vacation house.
That's
too.
good. Yeah.
And then.
Bill's all in. This could be the biggest part of the day.
There and,
Okay.
your day-to-day life.
okay.
I understand.
Hey.
I don't have aces.
That we know.
That we know.
That we know.
Okay. I guess I'm going to see 5 cards.
Oh my God.
5 cards.
Rampage makes the call.
So he's all in, right?
Yeah.
How many times, Rick? Once or twice?
Oh, that's not good. That's not good for me.
Big Slick versus the Jacks.
Fair fight, except he
right.
folded an ace.
$346,000 pot.
Okay.
Let's just
Okay.
see what happens.
Hey, wait, anyone do a side bet? I'll take easy.
Let's see what happens.
like jacks if you want side bet. I got you.
I raised my hand. All right.
I'll side bet too.
I also would like more action on this hand.
go.
Doug grabbed it.
Gambling.
Oh, it's whatever he wants. Let him choose his own.
Oh, I get to choose.
Yeah, choose your own fate.
I think I would like to go twice.
They're going to run it 2 times.
Oh, I thought you were like one time. I'm like, all right, whatever.
It's whatever. I let everybody choose their own fate.
Usually I'm once, but you know.
You should win this with the ace folded.
There's the Jack for Rampage.
Really good for you.
Bill also burns a king.
Really good for you, Jacks.
You don't.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh me, oh my.
No queen, so the boat
Way better on Club WPT.
for Rampage. He'll get rid of his nit button and win half this pot at least.
Wow, there's a code Rampage somewhere in there.
I think I see it.
That wasn't good for us. We used our king. He folded an ace. It's not gonna be good. Oh. Now we can use a jack. Now we have the last
A lot of
jack.
opportunities.
Rampage will scoop the biggest pot of the day.
1, 6.
$346,000.
Yes.
I think you got me covered, right?
And just like that, he is up a tremendous amount of dollar bills.
That's why. I think he definitely has me covered.
Bill, you know, it only clicked the other day how sick of a needle it was.
Yeah, yeah.
When I lost that
$700K pot, and you ended it with like, I'm over here just rooting for Doug to lose the Nick game.
It's time to lock the doors, Rick.
Yeah.
That was.
You know
Wow.
Bill's going to be chasing to
Rampage.
get that 171 back.
I love that.
You want some change there, Bill?
Yeah.
At least you're not trying to steal.
Yeah, at least you're not trying to take
Hand number 140. This is for the splash money. Remember, there's 6,000 extra in there.
Ow.
Doug with the Jacks.
Seeing as my previous.
And I have a deal.
Vinny comes along. Rampage with the Snowman.
No one called.
So it looks like we're going 4 ways to this flop. Vinny with
Do my other leg.
middle pair, a set for Rampage. How hot is he?
I would like you to stretch me like, there's a bunch of stretches I want you to do. I almost forgot to do this.
I can't take this.
Doug with a gut shot and a pair. Vinny fires out. 15,000 into 22. Rampage is set. Will just
Well, it's supposed to
call.
It's supposed to touch. We'll do it all directions. I need it thoroughly stretched.
I can't. Can anyone else take this?
3 coin will lay it down.
Isn't it
Back to Doug.
No.
I need it thoroughly stretched. Said like that.
So Doug will get out of the way. Heads up between Rampage and Vinny.
Do your thing, man.
That's an honest question.
Doug.
Not bad for TV.
Doug would have turned a set. But there's the straight for Vinny now.
I'm all in.
All in from Vinny.
I don't think there could be any other bet.
Overbet jam.
How much is it?
78-2.
Reasonable.
Rampage makes the call. It's over a $200,000 pot.
76,
What am I supposed to do?
76,600.
Gross spot here with bottom cent. Plenty of draws out there, but plenty of straights as well.
Am I supposed to fold this here?
What do you think, chat? Will he make this call? 1 if he calls, 2 if he folds.
A verbal is binding.
That's binding. It's definitely binding.
I don't really like taking time, but
What you got down there, Ethan?
I have 8s.
A pair of 8s?
I have 1 pair of 8s.
And another 8.
I feel like this seems like a pretty easy decision, but I don't really know. Seems you can see why the turn is not super nice to some degree.
I figured it out.
At least somebody figured it out.
Think about it.
Oh, that was really good, Jungle. That was really good.
You're really,
Good
That
timing.
was really good.
You are spot on today.
That was sharp.
Why are you all in though? Fuck is happening? Don't you have a flight to catch? How long can I wait?
Pick me. Oh, he's all in.
How long can I wait for your flight?
Oh wait, you can just head to your jet.
I'll pull a bill.
You can actually leave now. You can leave now. Watch it on stream.
Welcome to Texas.
Whatever rule you want. This is a private game.
Not even 9.
It is
do you have
really
anything?
nice having a gaming board. It's like
Makes the call.
Twice?
Rampage not buying that Vinny has a 9. That's indeed exactly what he has. 205 in the middle. We're going to run 2 boards.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
That is the card that matters.
Oh, that's a problem.
I had jacks.
Wow, one hand.
It's not what Rampage wants to hear. Less boat opportunities.
They're going to run 2 rivers.
Straight's been good to you, Booger.
First one
For Rampage.
for Rampage.
Yeah.
8's full of 10s. What a river card. Can he scoop?
Okay.
Chop it up.
Wow, what a river that first board, the 10 of diamonds.
I'm so glad I did it twice.
I knew when I emptied 6K down at jacks, I was like, these aren't coming home.
You seem surprised.
I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Just your friendly neighborhood.
Probably not
1,
enough that
2,
you don't
4,
know what to do.
8, 16, 32.
Sounds like a fold.
If the button straddle would be March Madness, we get all the 64 teams all the way in there. 15.
15,000 easy. Wakes up with big slick.
You know what I love? I love when you're in a game and someone says 15 and they have to distinguish they mean 1,000.
Yep.
It's like, that's good.
exciting hand here.
When was your last haircut?
I created a dubious decision to what is it?
Grow it out?
Yeah,
Little ponytail action?
yeah, something like that. We'll see how it goes.
They probably should get a haircut immediately.
We knew that was coming.
Looks like it's gonna get pretty hairy.
Jungle just went all in.
Yeah. Might go bald after this hand once Easy snaps him
Please give
off.
me a hand that I can call with. No.
There's the call from Easy. Another big one.
All these straddles induced
With ace king.
all this action. I mean, Ace King's going to play face up, but Jungle decides to rip it. Not sure if Easy had a made hand or not, and he does.
Let's be respectful to people.
And here we are with 177 in the middle.
Do it twice, I guess.
They're going to run
Running
two boards.
I need 7 of diamonds.
That was a great hand to have in this situation. There's the diamond.
Oh, God.
There's the ace for Easy.
No.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
No. I had 8, 7 of diamonds.
Jungleman looking for a 10. Doesn't come. Easy wins the first one.
Yeah, there you go.
I would have gotten my ass stacked.
The second
What
flop.
the actual fuck?
8, 7. 7's in there. Jack again.
Oh, the club, though. Oh, no, that's not club. Sorry.
Jack's all day.
Easy.
Oh my God.
It's going to stack Jungleman.
A little less than 100.
What?
This is way more fun with the straddles.
Poker with the boys.
Way more fun.
177,800.
I would say he's gone to the past the pit of despair.
You know what's great?
I think he's the
We
pit of
have to go
despair.
like this and just put the whole stack
Pit of
over.
despair.
What's that for
He's like, he
everybody?
didn't go to the pit of despair. He went straight to the crocodile crevice.
I'm in the pit.
Do you remember the pit of despair?
It's so fun playing poker in Texas.
Suited
Without gaming
connector.
commission, it's like the rules are really poker player friendly. Even if you're playing public games.
One misconception I would
Folds
say
all the
is-
way around to Bill with 2
I would
paint
say that,
cards.
Like for the first 8 years of me playing, I played in
He's ready to mix it up. Makes it 10,000.
Even
Of
like,
course, of course.
yeah, anyway.
Not even close.
But what I think one misconception
some Broadway
people have about
cards.
private games is I think they think that like people are just absolutely handing you money like no one can play, and
T1000
that's
doing
just
some
not
inventory on his stack, but
A lot of sharp guys.
in position against Bill, I think you want to be in there with the 7-8 and
There's a
C3.
lot of rich guys that
And they get better.
true. Yeah, everyone gets better. They're kind of capped with how good they get, but they get it's not. That's just the biggest misconception. It almost feels like it's like time
Here he
machine. I feel
comes.
like private games are similar to like the 6
Let's see a flop.
And that's how like they kind of play.
T1000 with 7-8 of clubs. Oh my God. Flops the joint.
Some people are like confused.
And has his opponent C-betting right into him. That's a pretty good flop for 7-8 of clubs.
Oh my God.
Want to play with? Would rather play with few.
And he just flats, hoping Bill hits something.
Paint would be disaster. Top pair for Perkins.
Don't get, like, if you're a good pro,
This is going to be
you're
huge.
gonna go ham in some spots that are gonna like double people up. So like, if you're good, it means like sometimes
25,000. T1000 with just 67 behind. Does he ship it right here?
When they just kind of like are bluffing or calling you down, like they like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to play big shots.
The worst are like the guys that are just like, I'm a pro, but I'm here just like waiting.
Could be worried that some rivers could kill his action, like a
No one
spade.
likes that.
All in.
All in.
Fuck. Call.
Wrong with that is
Bill makes the call.
You better run decent.
Wasn't.
T1000.
Go.
Bill drawing dead, doesn't matter what we run on this river card. 175,000 going over to T1000 here at Lodge Card Club.
That too is like, you better run
My
decent.
God.
You're playing super tight and you're just running bad.
What a flop.
Nice hand.
You're a loser.
100%.
Yeah.
So that's the risk of playing that style. So
Yeah.
That's 10.
Pit of despair. Absolute pit of
No,
despair.
crocodile.
Crocodile
You're in a
crevice.
little
I'm the crocodile crevice.
crocky.
Anastasia gonna get the full count.
Privacy over there.
I could have used a different turn.
Think that's T1000's largest pot ever.
It's time.
Call 16. Yeah.
You might get a 32 out of it.
65.
Yeah.
Raise 65.
Doug, we're having a friendly conversation. You
Hook with the bullets.
I have to raise.
These open raises are
Doug
big.
is raising here with his pocket pair.
I mean,
What's the scorecard, by the way? Who's up or down?
I'm down 100.
Watch out,
Okay,
folks.
so you're even.
22.
I'm stuck like 100.
You're not stuck.
I gotta sweat this one.
Yeah, Rampage having a.
Yeah. So Rampage is like up like 180. Is that
What do you got
roughly
in
the count?
I think a little more.
Okay.
Hook 3 bets to 22,000.
I'm enjoying it. It's been a while.
Nice. Yeah.
Doug is down heaps.
Happy
Are
to be
these
here.
20
Yeah,
cents or what are these?
that's great.
They're a little bit
Are you
bigger.
playing in LA anytime?
Both players
No.
with very similar stacks.
Back home in Boston for like a month or so.
Okay.
So you've got
And then are you going to WSOP?
Close to 120,000 each.
Something. I don't know what I'll do there, but
Cool.
I'll be around.
80, and then you have a
You
bunch
spend
of
your
pink too,
summers
right?
in
We're getting pink.
No, I spend it in my office. I mean,
Chicago?
no, that's not true. I travel a ton because
Right.
I'm able to like work out of most places. The only problem is like I would work out of Vegas.
All right, I call.
The problem is that the
There's the
time zone is
call.
brutal for
You
me.
wake up at.
And we're going to head to a flop.
Yeah, so that's just brutal.
46,000
I've done it a few
in the
times,
pot.
but
There's definitely,
Damon's
like,
going to give
almost
us
no poker
3.
Possibly exists.
yeah.
in
So I
real
mean,
life.
well,
There's
if
the
you're, like,
6
very
for
diligent with your
Doug.
sleep schedule, then there is.
Oh
But
my
then you have to, like,
goodness.
quit the game somehow.
Yeah, so
at,
normally-
like 8 p.m. or something.
35,000
Or you
is the
just,
bet.
You know, after your trading day ends at like noon, you like sleep. You sleep and then you wake up for dinner.
Take a nap. Like,
Yeah. And then you just
oh,
like
that would be your.
Doug
Yeah,
flopping
and then
the
you do dinner
set
and
is
then
going to just
play,
flat here.
take a little break to call, you know, like,
Yeah.
to, like,
Hook
maybe
needs an
take an
ace
hour
from
nap before you start
space
Tough.
or some help. There's the
see why
boat for Doug.
It's like it's definitely doable, but the only problem is that my like there's so many.
Hook
distractions
goes all
Vegas.
in. Doug makes a quick call, and Hook's going to see the bad news. And this is going to be a $247,000 pot.
Thank you for the lucky spot, Bill. I guess I'll see the river first.
2 times?
But it's almost as if this was your play.
2 rivers. Hook looking for the ace from space. First one goes to Doug.
All right, find a no side. No side.
Can we box peel this?
Yeah.
Almost if it's Doug
The
owns.
second one goes to Doug, and all of a sudden, Doug is a winner in this game now.
That's a big pot.
I know how to call.
You're collegiate. You're a collegiate caller. I got you in
Check,
college.
you can
You're
just
over
rip,
here.
and then like I'm gonna have 8s, and I'm gonna hate my fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Raise it 2,000.
I will play.
2 folds, 3 calls.
I limped aces too. That's sick.
Dude,
So, I think you shoved queens prey and kings. So I don't know. My shove on turn.
Folks, coming up on finishing our number 8.
You already shoved queens. What are you talking
But he learned his
Chatsville has demanded not 1 overtime, but 2 overtimes. We'll go a little while longer,
Bill, do you ever go up?
if that's
to,
okay with y'all.
Chicago at all?
No,
No?
not really.
2 pair for T1000 Hook.
what a buzzkill on that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean no, because
Open ender.
I used to go like when I was in college.
Chicago is an amazing city, in my opinion.
Summer.
And this is from
Yeah, summer.
This is from someone that lives in Texas. Chicago is the clearly superior city to New York.
Of course.
Because when it burnt down, they could rebuild it correctly. And so they have alleys, and the trash goes in the right places, and it's newer, and it's like it's just like the better version of New York.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
The lake, but you drink by the lake in the summer.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's sick.
Yeah, I love going to Chicago in the. That's why, like, last year, I was like, I'm gonna come out, but I want to do it
With the check
when
mark.
it's not a piece of shit. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see what T1000 does here. Flopping top 2. Hook gets there on the river.
Like at night, like shows and theaters, and like you can like dress up like a little more.
Yeah. I've been out at night there. It's just too cold.
Yeah. It's
I just don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah.
One of my favorite restaurants is out there too, Alinea.
Hook puts 4 $25,000 chips out there. Raises to 100 grand.
JC's in the blender.
And T1000, who's had one hell of a night, up 180,000.
you should do a hand of the week.
Like review?
Yeah. Just like cap it to like 8-10 minutes
Yeah.
and just,
The problem is that some weeks you want to do 3 or 4 hands,
that's fine.
and then some weeks you want to do 0. Because if there's no good hand, doesn't
T1000
it's what?
in the blender.
Can we
He's having a hell of a night tonight.
for Bill?
It could be
What do you got to say for Bill?
Let everybody know that.
an historic night in his mind if he wins this pot.
It's for Damon.
$250,000. If he makes the call, that's what the pot would be.
Image I saw in the
Unfortunately, Hook with the check mark for
this guy's like a
T1000.
He could throw down. It's sick. He's got a picture. It's him at the table with him, Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi. He's like right there. It's sick.
Yeah.
Show me ace.
You guys have sausage in your mouth?
I'm sure there was a lot of them in there. How many did you take in 10 minutes?
I qualify. I did 20.
What does he do here, chat?
Check.
One if he calls, 2 if he folds.
When guys are doing, 70s, looks like it's small potatoes,
So you're saying you were playing 5-10 and then you go to
Right, yeah. I'm trying to play with you boys with my 5-10 stack.
Look at Jungle, he's sweating over there.
Jungle seems pretty apathetic.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem to.
He's chilling.
I'm taking
He's, he's
Jungle
taking
doesn't feel anything.
Lays it down.
What happened to you?
Hook bluff. This is a classic hook bluff.
It seemed like it, but it's not.
T1000's going to love this.
Yeah, Jack.
Going to love it. What a fold.
You went to calling school. What happened to you?
You bluffed Brad.
You're not gonna like
I
that.
know, that's what I was thinking. Maybe he watched that or
I did.
something.
I played four. You went to.
You're not gonna like that. fold.
I'm calling you both in like
Not a
most
big
of
hand.
the situation.
I mean, I'm not really worried about it. You put me on Jack 9. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying the bluffs are like Jack 9, Ace 9.
Yeah.
Final numbers. Rampage, the big winner, $233,000. T1000, a historic night for him, up $136,000, easy $103,000. Brazil God and Vinny won. Doug came roaring back, just losing $6,800. He was down 6 figures. 3Coin lost $36,000. Bill Perkins lost $64,000. Jungleman and Hook lost a little bit more. V-Pips, Bill Perkins, 46%. Brazil God came late, so he was only at 12%. Folks, what a night. There you see the play styles, calling stations, Vinny and 3Coin, loose aggressive, a ton of players in that quadrant. Brazil God in the nit category. Folks, we'll be back Thursday and Friday next week, 3 p.m. Central. For everybody here at the Lodge live stream, get on out there, play some poker. Hopefully it's at one of our 2 clubs, either in Austin or San Antonio. My name's Slick Rick. Skull Mike was in the bunker all night with me.